All right, so those are the cylinders for one of my jet skis, and essentially, oh Angel, hello, welcome to the stream. Essentially, I'm getting those ready, sandblasting them. All you do is pull them out, throw them in the sandblaster, clean them up real good. I got this little paint tent set up right now. This is the exhaust manifold, and this is another cylinder. So they will all look like that, painted with the high heat rattle can, of course. These are all dry. And essentially, you just pull them out, sandblast them, make sure that you get all the gunk out of like the cracks and everything, because these are aluminum cast. And on the cylinders, you do not want to sandblast the inside of the cylinder, because you're just going to have to hone it after that. There's no point. But yeah, so that's what they're currently looking like. These are the heads and cylinders. Essentially, head's going to go on. And then we got the head connectors. Yeah, I sure can. Right now they're covered. I need to clean up those studs. Right now the jet skis are covered. But I got this GTX 185 here. And that one's actually structure removed. I'm getting a new ECU for it. One pin broke on the whole ECU. This is my Kawasaki Ultra 1500. This thing is a little beast. This is the one that I'm doing all the engine work on. See why I'm going red. And yeah, so this thing is all tore apart right now. Everything's getting painted up. I'm going to take this off next. I can't sandblast this, so I'm going to have to sand it down by hand. It'll take a while. I got a new piston for that. This one I still have to pull this cylinder off. And I got a new piston for that one. That's the piston that burnt up, and that's why I have to rebuild this, and which is why I'm doing all the work to it. But everything's brand new, honed, everything like that. And my blue jet ski is actually at the river, so yeah, it's showing there. That's getting a new drive shaft and everything. Yep. If everything goes well with this jet ski, I'm going to do with the jet ski out there and all this stuff, I'm going to do all the paint and everything to this four-wheeler. Strip it all down to the frame. Probably see if I can get like a hand sandblaster, sandblast the whole frame, paint it, or maybe see if I can get somebody to powder coat it. But yeah, and right now I got some truck parts that are going red as well. It's for my truck. It's going to replace the front on the steering stabilizer. I got the headlights pulled out because I'm doing some RGB headlights right now. So I pulled that off. I'm not sure if I want to go with this style or the other style, but yeah, I got those all pulled off. I'm just going to put strip RGB in there. And I'll do the flow series so it like, you know, does like the weird thing. So I turn the blinker on and it flows up here. I'll pop this lens out and I'll put the flow RGB in there as well. So that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, that's going on the front there with these steering stabilizers. So, black and red everywhere. Some of the other suspension work I've been working on with my truck, I just put some Icon shocks on the front. This side just got done. It's all sanded and painted down to the frame, and then over the paint is coated with the rubberized paint. I have to bring that back a little bit, so I have to take that rubberized off and it'll be good. But I got these shackles in there, and this side is almost complete. I'm just waiting on these rubber separators that go in between here and the pipe clamps. For some reason they didn't send me the separators that go in between the pipe clamps and the I'll show you actually, and the shock. So I'm waiting on them before I put it together, because I don't want to, and I didn't even use them on this side. I actually used them on the back because I didn't want to scratch the paint. So I'm waiting on these right here, those little separators, and I figured the shock can get scratched, but the paint on here is probably, don't want it to get scratched. But this side is complete. Got the rock lights installed and new fenders. I'm debating on whether or not I want to put a third rock light in or not. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so lots of work going on. I still have to pull this headlight out and bake it and get that thing open. But like I said, I was thinking about getting the other headlights that do like a C, a big C right here, instead of this weird thing. I don't know. I'll decide that later. That's another project. But yeah, so that was pretty much the sandblasting for today. I've got to dry these off and calm down. Well, thank you, Angel. I very much appreciate that. A lot of work put into it. Yeah, I've got to dry these off, and then I'll tape them up like this. This is all taped up and everything. I actually want to pull the tape off and see how good it looks with the tape off. Golly. Then you're putting this tape on, it didn't want to stick, but then taking it off, it wants to stick. Oh yeah, this is about to look good. Oh yeah. Like I said, these are aluminum cast on the outside, and then on the inside here, that's a steel, or honestly, I don't know what material this is. I think these are OEM cylinders. I think they're steel. Hardened steel? I don't know. And this is a 2-stroke, so you gotta mix your oil out. Which is also why I did the high heat, high compression pistons. So this is the new piston. Going in that side, the other piston's somewhere. I'll find it. But after I get everything painted, I got to pull that exhaust manifold pipe off. Video quality? Yeah, let me check. It doesn't look like there's any way I can. Yeah, no, I don't see any way to fix it. Doesn't really give me any options for video quality. Are you sure it's not your service? Because I am on Wi-Fi right now, so it should be fine. Should be. I keep looking down with the camera. Are you on Wi-Fi? Yeah, I don't know. It's odd. Video on 144. YouTube's out here scamming me. I probably have to end the stream and restart it. That's alright. I'll probably restart streaming whenever I start painting. But I'm gonna have to wrap my camera up, make sure I protect it from the paint. But yeah, so that's the finished product from that, and it started. Honestly, I don't think I have. Oh yeah, wait a second. This cylinder out here is not even touched. It started like this. Started like that. And got sandblasted. Golly, I should have just pulled that stupid cylinder off. Got sandblasted. Looked like that. Not bad. And now it looks like this. One of those cylinders is non-usable. There's the damaged cylinder. These are all good. Just need fresh cleaning and oiling. Yeah. And then the heads look like that. They still need one more coat of paint, but they started out like this. And these are aluminum cast. And there's not a paint nick, there's actually paint on top of my paint. Like dripped on there somehow. I'm not sure how. But oh well. They still need another coat because I gotta coat these copper coolant nipples. And yeah, that goes on there. And this puppy. Slides in there. Bo. So yeah, anyways, that's about it. That's about it for sandblasting. Thanks for watching, Angel. Appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you enjoyed, mate. Bring any truck parts you want over, Angel. We'll freaking sandblast them up and paint them up. Heck yeah, appreciate it. Here's my little paint tent, by the way, if you're wondering. It's a little greenhouse I set up just for painting. A little bit of overspray. Thankfully it didn't get on the four-wheeler. Gibo. Like I said, bring any truck parts over. We can sandblast them up as long as they're small enough to fit in there. We'll sandblast them up and get her done.